I previously gave recommendations on, if you watch Heated Rivalry, some books to read, but I'm going to do a whole YA section for anyone who just likes reading YA, or maybe for the younger group that maybe couldn't watch the show but they want to have kind of the same feeling of the vibes of the show. First up, we have All's Fair in Love and Field Hockey. Evelyn has everything riding on getting her team to nationals. Nothing can get in her way except for Rosa, the new recruit on her biggest rival team. They end up striking a deal to help each other overcome their weaknesses on the ice, and the more time that Evelyn spends with Rosa, her walls fall down, and she even thinks about leaving the sport for good. Next up, we have Heart Check, or the Varsity series. Luke and Harper are complete opposites. Luke is the jock and Harper is the artsy craft girl. They end up splitting shifts at their local diner and honestly really despise each other, and then something ends up happening to make them even despise each other even more. Maybe splitting their shifts will force them to common ground. Next up, She Drives Me Crazy. Scotty gets into a fender bender with her nemesis Irene. Things get even worse when their moms basically force them to carpool to school until her car gets fixed. The more time they spend together, the bumpier their relationship gets. That is until Scotty proposes that her and Irene kind of do this like fake dating situation to get back at her toxic ex. We then have Most Valuable Player. Cameron is the star quarterback and he knows it, although he ends up getting rejected by Mason, the water boy of the team, and getting benched all in the same week. He now needs to be tutored to get his grades up, to get back in the game, but of course the tutor ends up being Mason. As they end up spending more time together, the ice seems to soften and a bond ends up forming. Next is The Long Run. Sebastian is over everything. He doesn't really know what he wants to do with his life, but he just knows that he runs track and field. And that's all true until he meets Sandro. Sandro is too nice for his own good, and he also is running track and field. A party ends up getting busted and bringing these two together. Neither of them could have predicted the relationship that forms between them. And lastly, Leave It on the Track. Morgan loses both of her dads in a fire and has to move to Portland, Oregon with her older sister. Both sisters are struggling with the new living situations, but Morgan ends up finding some friends at a local roller derby. They help her grieve her dad's losses and confront her identity. She might even be falling for her teammate, even though that is against the rules.